Hey everybody, Joe Melillo here, text expert Joe with another tip today to teach you about SMS marketing and MMS marketing. Before we get going, if you're seeing this video on my YouTube page, make sure to like, subscribe, comment, and share. And of course, make sure to hit that notification bell so you get updates every day on all the videos that I'm posting. A big discussion today about SMS marketing being used in the world of media, newspapers, TV, radio. How are these organizations using text messaging marketing to better connect with the viewers that they reach? Now, we have a little article here that I'm about to read, but again, love to hear your feedback because I'm seeing it more and more. I'm definitely hearing it on the radio a lot. You can opt in for contests via the radio. So what happens, and a little backstory for you, definitely their content or their stuff is driven to get you to opt in so that they can go and sell the data. I don't approve of selling data. I think the data should be part of the organization and the brand that's getting you to opt in, so the radio station. But that's what the radio station chooses to do with text messaging. So when you hear, text call letters, WZPL to 55433, you opt into those plans, and then you get added benefit. But oftentimes I'll get text messaging from businesses that are buying that data from the from the radio station. So it can be a little bit, like, hey, data sharing kind of deal. But that's what happens when you choose to opt into text messaging. It kind of goes into multiple different places. So let's get right into the topic of today. Television, radio, and media, printed papers, have long been a powerful distribution channel for information. The world is shifting as consumers seek personalized information throughout their own engagement methods, and the largest media brands are edging to stay relevant by shifting to deliver direct-to-consumer content via text messaging. Using current on-air platforms and over the airways inventory, media companies can build massive top-of-funnel opt-in resources in a 48-hour period. Not only does that build alternative revenue streams, but it places massive data and marketing segmentation results in the hands of the media conglomerates to know everything about consumers in the text channel and ultimately deliver the most powerful advertising exchange ever built. So using text messaging to segment viewership data. I used to be a TV reporter for about 10 years. I know that the way they do ratings on a TV station, so, I'm number one, or we're number one in the market, we're number one in your city, right? We're the New York's number one TV station, local TV station. The only way they know that is Nielsen or ComScore. ComScore is relatively new. It's the name of the two companies. Nielsen has been around for decades. ComScore has been around for about 20 years. And what ComScore does is it uses digital data from the cable company, kind of the set-top box, to read what people are watching more often. Nielsen, on the other hand, used to send literal diaries that you would have to remember what you watched and wrote it down and then send it in, and then they released the ratings based on how many people were watching your TV station. It's not done that way anymore. Now diaries have been set up where if you opt into Nielsen's, you're being watched by Nielsen, you can actually have a set-top box that goes right in, connected to your cable box, and therefore they're able to read what you're watching and the viewers are watching. But usually they only have 100 TVs connected, 100 viewers, meaning they only really get 100 people's viewing habits in the market. Out of, like, Indianapolis is over 1 million people watch TV. So how is that fair? Then the TV stations take those ratings and charge small businesses how much money they actually can charge. They can charge whatever they want, but basically it's on fake or faux numbers, like not real numbers, just based on 100 people in the market. That's what this multi-billion-dollar industry is built on, is like a microcosm of a study. So text messaging can change that. I'm going to keep going here. Social media has been the most powerful advertising exchange up through today, but now media conglomerates can own their text channels direct to consumers for distribution of content and advertising. They don't need social media companies to do it, so the algorithms that are screwing everybody up, you can go right past it. They can broadcast the text numbers and allow consumers to opt in themselves and generate massive and immediate results. In today's market, consumers follow content they want. They drive their own engagements. They subscribe to what they want and subscribe to. They engage on how they want to engage. Once media conglomerates garner their own top-of-funnel list via text message, they own the known engagers. They own those super fans, and meaning for the first time ever, they aren't just viewers or programming, but possibly they're known, and they are actually it says viewers of programming, possibly viewing, distracted viewers or listeners, estimated guesses on these brands via text. They are known, they are involved, they said yes to connect with you because they subscribe. From a single text-based opt-in, we can source, and we can, over 25 different data points of demographics and psychographic data, removing the anonymity of the followers and providing a powerful source of direct laser shot marketing alignment for those media outlets to align sponsorship and advertising dollars. Y'all, if this doesn't hit home about, and we can do this for nonprofits too, we are doing this for nonprofits, but imagine if you had a better understanding of the viewership. Now you can go to that sponsor, aka let's just use a super generic women's clothing store, and now instead of sending viewers or putting commercials out there that are just for everybody, now you can laser shot send an ad to the viewers that are women in your text program. Pretty powerful stuff. The pursuit of advertising, and it's 100% results driven. Everything is trackable, from the opt-in list to the data segmentation to the content read to the links created, can all be tracked to the advertising alignment to the hyper-personalized messaging. Now, bringing in sponsors and advertisers yields immediate results, sending advertising only to individuals that want to see it, pairing advertisers with direct consumers. No more guessing games, no more blanket broadcasts, no more shotgun approach, hoping that it works. It's a powerful tool and information that makes pairing advertising yielding 7.5 times greater revenue than any other form of advertising. So, again, how does this all work? Well, we've gone over this a few times in my past messaging. Everything we talked about is what I call the Netflix effect. Viewers want what they want, when they want it, how they want it, and where they want it. But how does it work? So my last video about 8 brands that are using text messaging, one of them is a great example of how you go back and watch that, because that is exactly how to do it. This example, we want to talk about using existing media to own the on-air broadcast text stream. So you basically text, your for this example, WRTV or WTHR here in Indianapolis to 55433, so a short code, to get the viewer to opt into the immersive text channel and get up-to-date news, weather, traffic, and sports. It doesn't cost the station on paper anything to advertise their own call to actions. Sometimes it does. I know that inventory, they only have a certain amount of inventory that is allotted to the station for advertising. So just for your knowledge, right before commercial break, they'll say, WTHR brought to you by such and such a sponsor. That's station inventory. That's called a 5-second billboard right before it comes back on air. I used to sell it. That's why I know what it is. I used to be a part of the news. That's why I know where it goes. But in general, you could drop your text code right in those sections, and it doesn't cost you very much. Once these stations have a base of consumers established in a text channel, immediately run regressive data analytics to remove the anonymity to find out who the consumers are that are engaging, create a heat map, understand their income status, their voting status, anything, etc., those 25 different data points. So now they're opted in. Now you understand who they are. Now you can create an advertising inventory to advertisers who can directly connect with these people with trackable metrics to consumers that ultimately lead to purchases. No more, I hope this viewer is watching the TV station that I'm putting money on at the time. I mean, there are so many friction points. Text removes the friction points. So exciting in so many different ways. And I just want to say thanks, everybody, for listening. Text in the media is coming. If you guys haven't been paying attention, you might be able to start seeing it now. You can always get a hold of me. Text Joe to 55433 to get opted into my text channel to get news, updates, not weather, but news and updates on my SMS industry stream here. And as always, like, share, comment, and follow. And make sure to email me or text me at Joe to 55433 if you got any information or any comments you'd like to make. Again, Joe Melillo, guys. Thanks again for joining my text channel. Text Expert Joe. See you next time.